always gonna work for me, 'cause it's a sunny day anyways. So why should we complain? It's a sunny day anyways.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Thunder and Lightning podcast. I'm Thunder.
And I'm Lightning.
And I'm Monsoon.
Chris, how was your week? Oh, sorry, I should say, we're waiting on food like normal, so we'll probably take a break at some point. But until then, how was your week?
My week was good. Trying to think of did we do anything this week? Did you and I do anything?
I've been working a lot.
So that means no, I haven't been doing anything. I will say, you and I have talked about this, Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
I did watch A Quiet Place this
Oh,
week.
okay.
Have you seen it?
I've not.
Okay, we picked the wrong movie. There's 3 movies in that genre. It's A Quiet Place, Bird Box, and A Quiet Place 2. We
Okay.
picked the wrong one. out
Oh,
of the
yeah,
3
no,
to
that was
watch.
always evident to me.
Was
Was Quiet Place as good as people say it is?
I loved it, and then I loved it so much that I paid $6 to watch the brand new one in my
nice.
living room.
Cool.
It was really good. I would rewatch it if you wanted to watch it and you wanted somebody to watch it with. I would rewatch it now
Okay.
and watch it, not right this minute, but like
Right.
considering I saw it this week.
Yeah.
I think we should do cinematic relief on the second one. Second
Okay.
one's brand new.
All right.
All right, I see. All right, calm down.
Well,
No,
I'm
but,
just trying to. I don't know. I'm always down. It never mattered, but it might be too late to be like it's brand new because we still have
Oh yeah.
we have a pretty busy cinematic relief schedule.
Whatever. Just throw it in there whenever.
No, if it happens, it happens. But I'd be down.
Yeah.
And if we do, we can talk about both of them.
Yeah.
Because we never talked about the first one technically.
Yeah. I'd be down. Besides
That's
that,
cool. Olympics happened.
Olympics
Are happening still.
are fucking up my Lego Masters.
Oh, Polly. Yeah, I know. I was. This is what I was trying to explain to people. People who build Lego competitively definitely give a shit about the Olympics. Pauline seems genuinely jazzed about the Olympics.
The Philippines finally won their first gold medal ever since joining the competition.
Oh,
so
that's awesome. I didn't know that actually. What was it?
It was in female weightlifting.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I'm just like very jazzed about it. And
Was it on Tuesday night?
I don't know.
Because if it was, then fuck it.
Hey.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, I'm like just really happy that the Philippines. They've won like a bunch of other like silver and bronze medals in different events, like
Right.
boxing, but like, and I think maybe like judo or something like that. But this is their first gold, and I'm very excited.
That's
And
No,
awesome.
it's really
Oh,
cool.
that is really
And
exciting.
I'm really excited that it's a lady. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
No, it's
I
very
just like
cool.
the Olympics in general. Like you see all these different sports that are so like for a niche, market, but like
Yeah.
we really get to see them shine. So yeah.
Is this the Olympics that's going to have breakdancing, or is that next time?
Next time it's gonna be in Paris.
Oh, okay. All right.
The Philippines is it's definitely gonna be in that competition. Oh my God, breakdancing
Nice.
is such a big part of the culture. So
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm excited for that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else, Chris?
Writing music, writing book on chapter 7.
Yes. Slowly making way through chapter 7.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
End of turn.
Cool.
Oh, testing. Okay, sorry.
Everything. Oh, okay. Are we good?
Yeah.
All right. Pauline, how was your week? I know you said you've been working a lot, but
Yeah. This week is like the reason why I sound kind of drunk is because I'm not drunk. It's because I just got off a night shift.
yeah.
And I literally just woke up maybe 15 minutes ago. I I had 4 night shifts, like not in a row, but like in this week.
1 week, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just pretty bush right now. Like my memory's a bit foggy.
Yeah, no worries.
Why did we? I feel like we did something on Thursday. Maybe
We
just.
visited my grandparents.
Yeah, there we go. We tried to show them Lego Masters, but then what's it called?
Yeah, we tried showing them Lego Masters, but Verizon sucks,
Oh.
and it literally cut out the last 15 minutes of the episode.
and we had to start over.
Oh.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
wouldn't let me fast forward. It was like, no, too bad.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, no, now I'm just trying to figure out if you're going to screw me over the last 15 minutes. And it was
Right.
like, well, wait an hour, find out.
Isn't
Yeah.
it? Why didn't you do Hulu?
They don't have any of that
Oh.
tomfoolery.
They don't have like a Hulu enabled
No.
device that you could like.
I mean, you could probably get Hulu on it. No, actually, no. It's
Yeah.
an old setup.
yeah.
Right.
It's an old setup. I think we were left to our own devices. If we had a DVD of Lego Masters and it wasn't too scratched up, we could have watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also we hung out with our friend Chelsea.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we
who
did
was-
see Chelsea.
Who was back. She lives far away, and she was back for a bit, so we hung out with her.
Yeah, that was
Uh,
fun. We saw Catherine last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exploding Kittens was very fun.
Yeah,
that was a
I
fun
borrowed
game.
Exploding Kittens from Dr. Payne. Definitely going to, which is a board game if you don't know. Definitely going to be buying it for myself.
Mm.
Very fun.
My mom wants us to make an episode of the Blockbuster game.
Yeah.
For the
That'd be
channel.
really fun.
I'm so sorry about the coughing. It's just getting worse and worse. Yeah, I mean, I would be down for that. Yeah. We could yeah, we'll talk about that.
Okay.
I'm always down for board game stuff.
Yeah.
I've been low key trying to figure out how to get board games as part of the channel for
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
while now.
I mean, we always have live streaming,
Yeah.
which like for a game like Blockbuster would be fun, but it's the technical aspect would be tough to figure out.
Yeah.
D&D would be fun, but we don't want to put that stress on our D&D squad.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Like, and plus there are like lots of different board games that are like 15 minutes to play. So
Yeah.
it's not
Could
like-
always take over a skit slot
Yeah.
if we have like a board game night every 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like fun to me.
Like I said, I literally have 3 new board games on the way from Target, not including Exploding Kittens, which I am definitely going to buy for myself. So yeah.
Yeah, you even bought like a Blockbuster expansion pack.
Yeah, that is one
Yeah.
of the
I'm very excited for that.
one of the 3 aforementioned games. I went to Target to buy that, but then it was something like spend more than $35 and it's free shipping or something like that. So I was like, I'll just buy more board games I've
Right.
been looking for. Yeah.
I also watched Tracee on Netflix.
Okay.
It's based on it's like supernatural horror, and it's based off of Filipino manga.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was like, yeah, my people. It's only 6 episodes, which is like sad, and like it's good, but like it definitely has the air of like a rushed anime that only has like 6
Okay.
episodes to work
Yeah.
with. But
Is that it? Is it like done or?
the way it ended, like there's definitely more room for more seasons, but like at this point I honestly have no idea.
Okay.
Like it just came out like maybe like a month or 2 ago.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Steve Bloom is in that.
yeah,
Oh, cool.
it's like
Steve
it
Bloom's
has
cool.
it has a bunch of different famous voice actors like Carlos.
Alice Rocky.
Yes. And then Dante Bosco appears in an episode.
Oh, cool.
He's
That's Zuko.
Yeah, he's coming to Boston Comic Con, which
Yeah.
I'm so excited
They
for.
both are.
Yeah.
And the voice of Korra.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, most importantly,
Wayne Knight.
Wayne Knight.
I didn't know. Maybe I'm dumb. I didn't know that Janet Varney was the voice of Korra.
Oh, yeah.
I know Janet Varney from like D&D YouTube.
Like,
I didn't realize that she was the voice of Korra.
What's it called? The one that Matt Mercer hosts.
That's called Critical Role.
Yeah, Critical Role.
I ain't ever watched Critical Role.
Oh.
But I just knew of Janet Varney from being Janet Varney.
Korra was my introduction to her, and she seems like a pretty cool lady.
Yeah, she seems cool. I found out
Yeah.
that Stephanie Phillips,
Uh huh.
the writer of the current ongoing Harley Quinn comic is going to be at Comic-Con.
Oh, cool.
And I am
nice.
very excited.
This is a really good year for Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Yeah. I usually don't peep at the comic creator page, but I was like, wait, I like comics now.
Oh yeah, I
What-
was gonna
Right,
say
yeah.
of all years to start
Yeah.
caring about that, this is the first.
I was like, what are the odds that someone I know is there? And I saw her name, and I like kind of recognized it, and then it said she wrote Harley Quinn. I was like, wait, which Harley Quinn? She's writing the one that I'm reading right now, the one that's like currently ongoing, and she seems cool. I did some research on her. How quickly after finding out about someone can you declare yourself their biggest fan?
I mean,
Do you know all of their
I'm-
work?
I mean, oh, what's funny is that because I just found out about this, and you and I were just talking about this. She's also currently writing a comic about Tarna, the woman from the first heavy metal movie.
Oh no way! Really?
Yeah,
What? She's writing like a spin-off?
yeah, she's writing a standalone Tarna comic, licensed like for heavy metal.
If you were gonna make something a spin-off from heavy metal, that's the thing to make.
Yeah,
That's
she
so weird.
she in the description for the comic it said the breakout character from the movie.
Yeah.
I just thought that was so funny. That always you know how when you're in high school and you're like, this is your word list for the week, and then you're like, oh, that's a neat word, and then you hear it 50 times throughout the week.
oh yeah.
It was just like that. I was just like, what are the odds that Stephanie Phillips just so happens to be at Comic-Con and she's writing a heavy metal thing, a thing I didn't know existed until like 2 days ago.
Oh, it's cool.
So I'm very excited for that. Oh, and I just bought, I'm so glad you brought up Comic-Con because I forgot about all this. I just bought my cosplay.
Oh,
I did
nice.
I did something different. I went to a cosplay like custom tailoring
Oh,
site.
really?
Oh
and
wow.
I'm having someone make me a cosplay.
Oh
That's really
jeez.
cool. You're doing Anticomic-y from Dancing in the Starlight.
All
Right.
that, yes.
Nice.
That is what I'm doing.
Do you have
Wonder
the
if
wig
they
too?
could.
I got the site I was on did not have the wig, so I went to a different site. But I
Nice.
will be doing the wig.
Nice.
Wonder if they could make us some goggles for ours.
Probably,
Yeah.
maybe. It was very like I didn't go to someone and I was like, "Here's what I want."
Yeah.
It was like a offering. It was like we
Oh.
make this and this and this.
Oh.
And I was
Oh.
like,
Let me
click.
check that out.
Yeah, and if it's not on there, there are other sites that also do this, but this one seemed from what I did some research, it seemed like to be one of the most
Affordable?
reliable ones.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Not affordable, no. It was very expensive.
Okay.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
it was
makes sense.
definitely seemed like it was the most reliable because there was other sites where it was like here's the price of this one versus this one. We'll send it to you, but this other one was like give us your measurements, we'll make it for you. We're gonna need this much time to make it. And I was like, oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah. How was your week?
Oh, my week, all things considered, pretty boring. I'm still sick with air quotes. I feel better. I still sound sick. Still have a bad cough, as you can tell. But this always happens when I'm sick.
Yeah, I remember last time
Yeah.
it was like this.
It's 2 days of like the worst sore throat ever. And this time I swear to God, I know it sounds dramatic, but it felt like I was going to choke to death every single time I spoke. It was really bad.
Mm.
And then that goes away, and then I get the runny nose, and, all the face shit. And then with that comes coughing, and then everything goes away, and I'm all better, and then I have coughing for like 2 weeks straight. And I haven't been sleeping super well. I haven't been getting to sleep super well because of the coughing, but I've been sleeping enough.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Because it really... Nurse Pauline, is there
Yes.
something about being completely on my back that makes me cough more? Like, is that a thing?
I mean, like, there's something called aspiration precautions where, like, obviously if you try to eat, like, while you're lying flat on your back, like, it's not going to go well for you.
Right.
So, like, your body's trying to clear your system of those secretions, and if you're lying flat on your back, then you're not in the best position to clear said secretions. So usually, like, if you're sitting upright, like, at a 45-degree angle, or, like, at least have your head above, like, 30 degrees, then in the best position to, cough out whatever you're trying to cough out. But if
Yeah.
you're lying flat on your back, it's gonna be harder for your body to.
Interesting.
And essentially, your body's gonna have to work harder if you're lying flat to
Yeah.
get those. Are you
Because
coughing?
I definitely, why I asked was because I definitely noticed that I'm coughing more when I try to go to bed.
Yeah. Are you coughing anything up?
No, not really.
Okay.
Just don't go to bed.
No, like if
Yeah,
I
let's
mean,
power through.
if you have to lie flat, then I would try lying on a side. That way, like
Okay.
you have like a better angle, or like maybe just like stack your pillows up high so that you have like at least like a elevation
Yeah.
there. So
Okay.
Pauline's pulling that shit off. You don't hear her complaining.
She's doing what?
what?
I
just
missed
not
it.
just not sleeping.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah, no,
that-
exactly.
that's
Look at how
because-
good she's
That's
doing.
because I have to not sleep for my job. Well, that's not true. I have to sleep during the day, which is messing up my sleep cycle.
Not when,
so.
not when humans are
Yeah.
meant to sleep.
Right.
Um,
Plus, the floor is like a Jerry psych floor, so elderly people with dementia / delirium just like
Right.
screaming all the time. So,
that's fun.
yeah.
I don't think I really did. I didn't do that much. I wasn't playing video games for a while, but I have been playing one since I started getting better, so I'll talk about that on the video game podcast. But other than that, just lots of hanging out, doing nothing, editing, trying to get trying to make myself feel better. I did edit Dr. Payne. Dr. Payne is up.
Hey.
Yeah.
It has a new intro.
New intro.
Hey.
I'm very proud of it. I did a cool thing, and I hope you all like it.
I have to watch that.
No, it's okay.
I was like sleeping.
No, that's yeah. That'd be crazy if you already watched it.
No,
That'd be
I-
super impressive.
I know.
You were like, I woke up like 15 minutes ago, but
But I did watch the new Dr.
did,
Payne.
I did fill those 15 minutes with Dr. Payne. Yeah, that's
Okay.
about
Anywho.
it for me.
News?
News. Can I start with the one and only bit of news I care about
No.
that I'm
Okay.
sure
Yeah.
one or both of you have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the heck with Scarlett Johansson?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, is it her fault or
I-
is it Disney's
No,
fault?
it's completely Disney's
For
fault.
those of you who
Yeah.
don't know, she's essentially suing Disney over the release of Black Widow. I guess they promised that it would just be the theater only, but they released on Disney Plus.
Mm.
So
She said that in her lawsuit, which I guess was made public. I don't know how that works. She said that she didn't make any money off Disney Plus sales.
Yeah.
right.
And
Which explains why they were so hesitant to put Black Widow out.
yeah, and she said that they told her it would be theater only, and then when they decided it wasn't going to be theater only, she tried to renegotiate her contract so that she gets the money that she's deserved. And that they said no, essentially.
Right. I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know.
wrong.
It's gonna be like tough to. I mean, she's taking on Disney, which is like a monopoly at this point. So I wish her all the luck, and we'll see what happens.
Did Sony actually sue Disney over Spider-Man, or was there just a misunderstanding? Or was there just a little fight?
Well, yeah, nobody could sue anybody because it was just simply they didn't re-up their contract.
Oh,
There
right.
was
it
no
wasn't
suing
right.
involved. It
There was
was-
no lawsuit. It was
Yeah.
right. Okay.
It was just, we want Spider-Man. Well, you can't have him unless you treat us fair. And Disney was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. I'm trying to think the last time Disney was sued.
Disney sued all the time.
Right.
They just keep it.
And Disney sues people all the time.
Yeah. Well, I know that. Yeah.
So Disney's pretty much always in the courts. It's the big ones that we hear about.
Yeah.
Like Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Yeah, assuming that this actress is done with Disney before any of this,
Right.
like assuming that she's done being in the Avengers,
Right.
because why wouldn't she be?
Right.
What a awful way to end essentially a 15-year career
Oh, I
Right.
know.
with the same company.
Yeah, it's very yeah. I
Probably
don't know.
more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Avengers
roughly.
Avengers came out in like 20.
Well, she was in Iron Man 2, which
Oh,
came out in
right.
2009.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
So that's like
roughly.
12 years.
12, 13 years.
12, yeah.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah.
Just sucks.
Interesting. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't understand. This is part of a bigger issue in Hollywood and the greater, movie making deal. I just don't understand not paying actresses their due. Like, this is not the first story we've heard that's similar to this. That's like, man and woman, big Hollywood names. Man got paid this much, and woman for the same movie got paid like a third as much.
Well, I don't know if it has so much to do with she's a woman as it is she just got fucked out of her contract. If it was a guy, I think they'd get fucked out of their contract too. That's just the way Disney works.
I have a feeling that if this was Chris Evans or Dave Bautista, they would renegotiate the contract.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
You'd think that they would want to renegotiate the contract with one of their most tenured actors.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Like she's part of like the original Avengers. Like,
yeah.
Why not?
She's been in it since before Disney owned Marvel.
Right. No, I mean, maybe it's because I don't think like that, but what's the difference between a man or a woman suing you? You're getting sued either way.
Right. No, exactly. I just, this
like
is not, this is a consistent issue. Remember the, I forget the name of the movie, forgive me, it wasn't on my radar, but there was a Chadwick Boseman movie that I believe we talked about on the podcast where he got his money that he was earned, but the female lead didn't, and Chadwick Boseman literally gave part of his paycheck in order to... What happened?
Is it Ma Rainey's Black Bottom?
No, it was before that, I think. I think it was the Bridges one. I think it was 21 Bridges, I think.
Okay.
But there was a female lead, and he literally, he was like, give her more money, and when they said no, he was like, all right, then I'll give her some of my money. You didn't say I couldn't do that.
Right,
So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's going to be very...
Bad for her.
It's going to be interesting to watch what happens. I also heard like other actors/actresses who like their movies went on Disney Plus, like Emma Stone and I think Emily Blunt, who stars in the new Jungle Cruise movie.
Yeah,
like they shared their 2 cents. I didn't read the articles, but like I was like,
Well, that's the thing. That's what's got me thinking is that it's not necessarily a woman thing. Is Emma Stone has Cruella out. And you think if one feels like she's getting fucked over, the other would too.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's
what
makes me really think Disney was just like, you know what? We waited so long for Black Widow to come out. Screw you.
Right.
Whoever it was, man or woman.
No,
I think they're just bitter that they waited a year and a half to release a movie.
The fact that there wasn't an outcry of people like Emma Stone.
Yeah, that's the thing. If Emma
like,
Stone
me too,
in the voice actress from Raya and the Mulan one, if they all came out, because it is interesting now that you mention it. It's all been women leads whose movies have come out on Disney Plus. But you would think, like you just said, there'd be an outpour of, oh yeah, they fucked me over too.
Right.
We just didn't have the 15 years of Marvel money to back up suing Disney.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Interesting stuff. We'll see if that see how that plays out. But
I'm not. By the way, I'm not saying that stuff doesn't happen.
Oh yeah,
it
no,
obviously
no,
happens. This one though, if that is the case, I feel like they'd be doing it to other people in the same situation.
And with that, we will be back in a couple seconds because we're gonna go eat. All right, we're back. It's 48 hours later. And more news. Go.
Lego has released a ton of new sets for August 2020, including Boba Fett's starship, Darth Vader's meditation chamber, and the duel on Mandalorians, and the Bad Batch attack shuttle.
Oh,
that's cool.
Also, like a bunch of different, like they have like Super Mario Lego sets.
Nice.
Marvel Lego sets, including the Infinity Gauntlet.
Like a whole, like model of it.
Let me see. I'm not sure. Like, I'm just trying to
no worries.
let this load. They also have the Friends, like the Friends sitcom.
Yes, it is
That's
the whole
it.
gauntlet.
Oh, okay. That I did see for some reason.
I thought that was pretty interesting. Like, they also have like the lights and everything. We were just walking through the Lego store.
Oh yeah, we've seen that one.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
I always find it fascinating when they decide to make Lego sets out of things that aren't like exciting.
Right.
Like say what you will about Friends, but like every other Lego set is like, look at these two people fighting, and I don't know. It's,
like look
it's
at this
interesting.
gigantic Death Star that you can make.
Yeah. No, it's just interesting. Interesting choice.
Yeah.
Mm.
Reservoir Dogs, new Taika Waititi TV series gets a full trailer. So I guess this is like.
That's interesting.
So this isn't like it's of course it's like based off the
Movie, the
Reserv-
Quentin Tarantino movie.
yeah, but this is like Reservation Dogs, so it's a whole new bunch of like. It
Tarantino's okay with that?
I think it's like a
surprises me.
spin-off. I think because like
they still got to go through him
Right.
to get the rights to that.
Yeah,
So-
I'm sure they did. Is this what I was hearing about? I feel like I heard something like Taika Waititi was making an animated show, but it's not animated anymore. They switched to live action.
I'm not sure.
No, he was making. I actually just saw that the other day. He was making. It wasn't Tarantino.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't. I wonder if I took a screenshot of that because I also saw what you were talking about. I did not take a screenshot of it. Continue.
Okay, so that's happening. Legend of the Hidden Temple premieres Sunday, October 10th on the CW.
What? What are you talking about? Legend of the Hidden Temple's back?
I guess no. I guess they're making like a drama series like
Oh.
Riverdale, but they're basing off of a children's competition.
Yeah.
They really went the wrong direction.
So I'm not.
Wow, that's very
It just says Olmec knows all, and it's the
very
stone-faced
interesting.
dude from Legends of the Hidden Temple. So that's gonna be very interesting.
just okay. Why
I
do
mean-
they
Just make the show again.
just make Legend of the Hidden Temple again?
Yeah,
Have Will
that's what I'm
Arnett
saying.
host
Right.
it. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
I know.
He's down to clown.
Don't have Kim Jong. Kim Jong, that's his name, right? No, Ken Jong.
Ken Jeong.
My bad. Don't have him on it because he's very annoying.
She-Hulk cast Arrow actor Josh Segarra,
I did hear about
who
that.
played Prometheus in Arrow.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting.
They haven't said who he is, but they have kind of like soft confirmed that She-Hulk's going to be a comedy.
Right.
So
I mean, I know that she's essentially like Deadpool before Deadpool was Deadpool. Like she breaks the fourth wall and
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, she's a lawyer, so they said
Yeah.
that her show is going to be about, her various court cases, so who
Right.
knows who will show up.
Right.
But also, apparently, it's a comedy, which is interesting. But also, it's got Mark Ruffalo in it? I don't know.
Well,
It seems interesting.
yeah. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Arthur with the aardvark.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's dead.
the-
He's dying.
Yeah,
be dead.
He got canceled after 25 years. Apparently,
I saw a post, and someone was like, Arthur got canceled. Someone else was like, what did he do?
Oh, good.
Here's
Okay.
the thing with that, though. If you accumulate every episode of Arthur there is,
Yeah.
it pretty much averages out to like 12 days of television.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
That's what we never talk about. Arthur season started.
And that's one episode a day.
Yeah, Arthur seasons, they started out in a place that was normal, and then for the past, 10 or so years, they've had, 3-episode seasons.
Really?
So even though it's going to be 22 episodes long, it's probably going to be, 90 episodes or something like that.
Right.
Like, something so tiny.
Apparently, I was reading the article, and it said, one of the producers had actually said, they haven't been making new Arthur show episodes for, 2 years now. So,
Oh, did they really just, make a bunch and, they're about to run out, so
I
they're going to
think
cancel
so.
it? That's hilarious.
I think so.
That's how we do things.
Basically.
Just make a whole bunch of it, and then we're like, oh, we'll be good for a while.
Yeah, but there goes my childhood. Another piece of it.
Nah, that one can go though. They've been hanging on to Arthur for way too long,
Right.
and he's done nothing. Everything okay over there?
No, our editor's going a little slow, trying to figure out what's up with it. There's no reason it should be going slow. It's clearly picking us up, so I'm just gonna stare right at it while you guys talk about news.
Okay.
Chris, I don't think you like this part.
No, I already got that one.
Courage the Cowardly Dog star Thea White dies at age 81. She's the voice of Muriel.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
did she
Muriel's
make
gone.
it to the upcoming movie?
I
I hope
honestly
so.
don't know. It just said obviously details haven't been released yet, but I guess she had surgery 3 days ago. I don't know if that was a factor in
okay.
it. So, but the article is very vague on it. And then two more bits. Clark Gregg's Phil Coulson will return in Marvel's What If.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which makes sense because it's.
What is our... I feel like I've asked this before. What do we feel about What If?
I'm so excited for it.
Oh, I've said this before. I'm glad you're excited for it.
I'm probably the only one in the room.
I'm excited for it.
Okay.
If
good.
there was one thing Marvel I was ever going to skip, it's going to be What If. Not saying I'm going to skip it.
Right.
But
yeah.
if I'm busy, it's probably going to be the only thing I don't watch immediately.
That's
Right.
what, yeah, I was going to say, it seems like they're probably going to do what they've been doing, which is not release it all at once.
Right.
Right.
So I feel like this is going to be the perfect show for you to be like, I'll watch it eventually, and then let, us watch it.
Yeah.
And if we say it's really good, then we'll be like, hey, Grace, it was really good.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what's funny? I've been meaning to say.
Yeah.
They're coming out with all these Marvel shows. They
Yeah.
got Loki. They got... yeah, they are doing that.
Yeah.
The WandaVision.
Spider-Man.
All these TV shows coming out.
Spider-Man's
And
getting
they
a
all
TV
get
show?
like 6 to 9 episodes.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm over here on like episode 20 of Bad Batch. Like, I don't know when this is gonna fucking end, but they just keep making this. It's just
Good.
so weird. I don't know why they're like those 5 characters who made like a 2-episode appearance in that Hail Mary pass of a final season for this TV show that's been off the air.
Right.
Let's give them 20 episodes.
Right.
What the heck? Or let's make it like 25. Let's just
but
round up to 25.
Sam Wilson's Falcon and
Yeah.
Bucky
Right.
Barnes the Winter Soldier, they get 6.
Right.
Yeah, they get 6. I'm not going to lie, though. The Bad Batch is amazing.
I mean, considering the fact it's Dave Fillion and he's an expert at taking like these nonchalant
Dave
pieces
Filoni?
of. Sorry, yeah. What did I say?
David Fillion.
Yeah. No, that's Nathan Fillion. Oh my God. Dave Filoni has like these is an expert like taking these little bits of like nonchalant characters / information and then making expertly crafting it into like something great.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like the Bad Batch was announced like a month before it released. I feel like it was like just announced.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, they did that on purpose. They were like, Bad Batch is coming out, by the way.
Yeah.
Check Disney Plus. It's out right now. But no, it's awesome, and it doesn't need to be awesome. It also never ends.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how many episodes there are, but I just keep showing up Friday, and they keep having them ready for me to watch.
But yeah, you mentioned all the Marvel stuff coming out. They just released, I forget exactly when it is, but they just released a release date for the Miss Marvel show. So
Oh, yeah.
are you good?
Yeah, I almost hit my teeth on it.
Ooh.
You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest of this year for Marvel is there's like not a month without stuff in it because it's like Shang-Chi and then the Eternals and Hawkeye, I'm pretty sure, and Miss Marvel and still Spider-Man.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And What If,
Right.
Yeah.
which is of course next week? No, 2 weeks from now.
Oh, I'm so excited for that.
Speaking of Disney Plus, if I may for a moment, and this is not news. High School Musical, the series, season 2 ended, and it was really good. And something interesting happened, but I was talking about it with Kelsey, and she said something that made it make total sense. There was these 2 characters that have been like sort of flirting,
Yeah.
and a very predictable season, which wasn't a bad thing, but it seemed like they were going to have this big moment where they like finally kiss each other, and they did, but it was off camera, like you don't see the kiss at all. And I was thinking maybe it was because one of the actors is 22 and one of the actress is 17.
Oh.
And that's totally what it is, because Kelsey said that if one of the actors is underage, only the lips can touch. That's why the Cho Chang Harry Potter kiss was so awkward,
What was it?
because she was under 17 and he wasn't.
Oh.
So like literally they're just like standing with their arms by their sides kissing each other.
Right.
What was that in?
Harry Potter 5?
Order of the Phoenix.
I thought you said Spider-Man, and for the
No.
life of me, I was like, what are you talking
No.
The Mary Jo kiss? That was a very iconic kiss.
Oh yeah.
Um
That would have been a very interesting way to like not, to like bypass, like loophole that.
Yeah.
Although
No,
he
but
do-
it seems like they just didn't want like an awkward scene. So
Yeah.
instead
Yeah.
they just like implied it.
Which
and,
makes
and,
sense.
and she will be 18 by next season. So ooh, bless you.
Issue.
Thank you.
So if these two end up like in a long relationship, then they can like oh,
Oh no, I was wiping the snot.
he
off
was
you.
wiping his sneeze
I
off.
was
aren't you?
I was
Yeah.
being nice. She thought I was just pushing her, and she's still doing it. She just was ready to square up.
Oh yeah.
I was just wiping
Yeah.
some snot off of her, and she pushed me.
Don't start with me.
oh shit. Damn. I like tired Pauline.
I mean, try 4 nights of people constantly,
No, I know. I got you. That
not even sneezing, just like being infected with certain
so
things.
when you say, because sometimes people are like, "Oh, I worked a night shift," and what they really mean was they stood around doing nothing because they
No,
work security or
no.
something. But you're a nurse.
I'm a
you-
nurse.
When you say you worked the night shift, you worked the night
I work
shift.
night shift. I deal with screaming
Also, a
patients.
12-hour shift.
Right.
I
Most
deal-
people don't do.
I deal with screaming patients, try to redirect them. I clean them up when they pee or poop themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
I wrap dead bodies up and send them to the morgue.
Was that you said, Chris? You saying that she cleans up your poop?
That's
that
for
what you were
you to
saying?
determine.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, a little mystery. I see.
I give them medication. I check on them to make sure that they're breathing during the night.
What if they cough while you're trying to talk?
She smacks him around.
She smacks
a
it.
little bit.
Oh no! Here. Oh God. Okay.
No, I put the head of the bed up like more than 30 degrees so that they don't choke on their own secretions.
That's what I need.
Anyway.
More news, or was that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there
No,
was
fuck
some.
you. More news.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I don't feel like anything.
No, what were you gonna say?
I don't know. I feel like there was something big that I'm forgetting.
Well, I got stuff she didn't have. So
Yeah, go
maybe,
for it.
maybe
Yeah.
we'll touch on it.
Right.
U.S. government sells Pharma Bro. I love that they call him Pharma Bro.
What is that? What is this?
Martin Shkreli's. This dude, this fuckface.
Okay.
Do you know about him?
I don't know anything about what you're saying.
You know nothing about this guy.
No.
Okay, he upped the price of
Of
insulin
insulin,
to
yeah.
the point that nobody could buy it
Oh, okay. And why was he allowed to do that?
because he owned a pharmaceutical company.
Okay.
He owned the pharmaceutical company.
Got it.
And nobody could do anything about it. He was just letting people die and, fuck you, I raised the price of insulin to a point that nobody can pay for it, nobody can stop me. And then the government was like, well, that's all fine and dandy. You didn't pay your taxes, though.
Good.
So,
Good.
slap them on him, boys.
Hey.
Or
Interesting.
something like that. He got caught on some sort of, clearly people were pissing him off and the government found dirt on him.
Good.
At least this time they got rid of the evil pharmaceutical guy before he could create the T virus.
Right.
Well, maybe he did. Oh, he was in jail. Like, I'm gonna find a cure for COVID. And people were like, "That's good. What are you gonna price it up to? Like $1
Yeah.
million?"
Right, yeah.
U.S. government sells Pharma Bro. I just love that they call him that. Martin, whatever the fuck. His Wu-Tang Clan album. Remember when Wu-Tang Clan came out with a single album? Nobody else in the world has it but one person, and it sold for millions of
Oh my
dollars. This
God.
piece
Oh,
of shit
he
bought
has
it.
it.
He bought it. The government just fucking sold it.
Good.
Who has it now?
I don't know.
Anyone notable? Did fucking Jeff Dunham get it? Because he loves to swoop in and do that
No,
shit.
it was a diabetic. It was probably a diabetic charity.
That would be hysterical.
That would be hysterical. There's just a home somewhere that's bumping this one super rare, definitely shouldn't play it in a record player Wu-Tang Clan
Oh
album.
no, I like Pauline's better. She's saying it got sold to like an auction for people with diabetes. Like the funds go to the people with diabetes,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
which would be just as well sliced up and served. So fuck that guy and fuck him even more. Bob Odenkirk.
Yes, he's better now.
He is better now.
Oh,
this
yeah.
all happened this week, but
Yeah.
the story was going to be he's sick, but
Scary.
he is going to, as the media is reporting, make a full recovery,
That's
which is
good.
nice.
Yeah.
We just saw him too in I Think You Should Leave, and we were like,
Yeah.
man,
Oh, really?
he's cool. That was cool.
Yeah, he
Oh.
is super cool. You weren't not in the episode you saw.
Oh,
with
okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
him.
His bit was really funny. He's really funny.
Yeah, Bob Odenkirk's the man.
He's one of those people who has like transcended genre. Like, he's a comedy dude who does drama stuff now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he was awesome at being Saul Goodman, and he's doing an awesome job at being Saul Goodman
Yeah.
in the other show.
He was also in that, what is it called? Like, You Can't Catch Dave or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying he's been one guy. I wasn't making a passive comment.
No, I'm just saying, like, he recently starred in, like,
yeah, he's been in a lot
an
of stuff.
action film. And
Yeah,
I think the plot
film's
of...
called Nobody, I think.
Yes. And the plot is, like... The plot is that of, like, he's just a whoever. And
Right.
but he's still... I don't know why I didn't see it. It seemed cool, though. But no, it's just cool that he's doing stuff like that, and
Yeah.
he got his start in comedy,
Um,
similar to John Krasinski, who was in A Quiet
Yeah.
Place, a movie
Right.
we referenced on this podcast already.
Also, Bryan Cranston, who started out as
True,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
he didn't
yeah.
start out as
Another actor from
yeah.
that show, yeah.
He didn't start out as Malcolm's dad and Malcolm in the Middle, but like he transitioned easily from like being a comedic role to like being like the most one of the most iconic villains in TV history. So
Is he the villain of Breaking Bad?
Depends on how you
Yeah.
perceive him.
Well, he's the main character, right?
yeah,
The
Alright.
writing in that show's so fucking good.
No, I'm down for a villain main character.
He
transition.
transitions
Transitions, I see.
and also
Yeah.
transcends. Depends on how you want to look at him. Honestly, some people are very inspired by the. Anyways,
Okay.
David Ayer. We already talked about this.
Yes,
but,
David Ayer said that he knows that his Suicide Squad movie was shitty, and but it wasn't shitty until the studio messed with it.
Wait,
yeah, it's funny how he mentioned that now when a better one's coming out
Yeah, it's almost
instead
like
of a few years ago when his only shitty one was out, and I'm sure he was like, "I made the best DC movie anybody's seen to date."
oh god.
It's almost like we're in a post Zack Snyder cut world where people can just feel like they can say stuff like
Right.
this, and it's like, well, my movie was ruined too, and
Right.
it's almost like this week is going to be a really hot news week for the word Suicide Squad next
Right.
to each other. So he was like, I'm going to take this as an opportunity to talk about my shitty movie.
I mean, considering the fact that I don't think that he had a loved one who committed suicide, and they had to deal with that while their movie was being filmed. So the studio jumped in.
He has no excuse.
I don't think he has any excuse like that.
No, and if he did, why bring it up now?
Right.
Mm.
Why not a couple years
No,
ago?
that's the whole point. Like, he can think whatever he wants about his fucking movie. Why are you bringing it up now when you're gonna get publicity because you mentioned the word Suicide Squad?
Right.
Right.
Anywho.
But
ZZ Top bassist
Oh, yeah.
Dusty Hill died.
oh, okay. Is ZZ Top a band?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a person.
It's full of
No.
those like
I-
really thick beard gentlemen. With
Yeah, yeah.
Hats
That
and
stinks.
sunglasses.
Were they still doing stuff?
Oh yeah, actually, I have more on that in
Oh,
a second.
okay.
I understand why you think it was one guy. It's because the bassist and guitarist look identical, even though they're not brothers, and they both have super long beards, sunglasses, and always wear hats.
I feel like
They are two separate guys.
so. ZZ Top is two people. It's a
It's
two-person band.
there's the drummer too. Bass, guitar,
okay.
drums.
I feel like I didn't just assume that. I feel like something I listened to, they thought ZZ Top was one person, so I
Oh.
took their word.
No, it's a trio.
Yeah, okay. That
Um,
makes sense.
But so this happened like days ago.
Yeah.
Like maybe 2 or 3 days ago.
Okay.
In this from yesterday, ZZ Top play first concert since bassist Dusty Hill's death. I'm like, what?
Oh.
Oh.
Well, first of
Did
all,
they even stop?
first of all, yeah, duh. Of course, yes. This is the first concert since his death. It was like minutes
It was
ago.
Yeah, it was like the day before this.
That's so weird. How they? Do you think they knew? Do you think they already had like a backup bassist
don't
lined
know.
up in case he perished?
I don't know. Part of their whole shtick is their iconic "these two look very identical" thing. It's not a make or break.
Right.
ZZ Top's a good band, and I'll go see ZZ Top. But like, I wonder if it was just how weird it must have been. Like, there's Gibson. He's playing and singing, and he looks like the regular ZZ Top guy. And what's this? They have an Asian guy on the bass. He doesn't look anything like him.
Good. Oh, I was also gonna. Sorry, I totally forgot this.
No, go for it.
I read an article Oh, this is like a really weird segue. I'm really sorry. I'm just looking at the PS5 in the room, but I guess like PS5 is having the biggest restock of PS5 since,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you were telling me this.
I
yeah.
totally forgot about it, and I'm really
Um,
sorry about the weird segue.
Oh no worries.
Yeah,
I
that's
have a
fine.
feeling it's not gonna fucking matter. I have a
Yeah.
feeling that they
Right.
could restock it as much as. Also, I mean, this is video game news, but the PS5 also supposedly sold 10 million
yeah.
copies. I have a feeling that 9.5 million of them are scalpers,
Right.
Oh yeah.
at least for the initial purchase. Mine wasn't, because I got as we all know, an email from Big Daddy Sony, and they were like, "Psst, go to this link at this hour and you can have one." And I
Right.
was like, okay.
They
Yeah.
should be ashamed of themselves that they even have to resort to that.
The PS5 having its biggest restock since launch should not make news.
No.
Right.
That should not matter.
Well, the fact that they had to send specific customers emails being like, you're better than other customers. That's why
Right.
Yeah.
we're
Instead
giving
of-
you the privilege of owning one of our PS5s.
And I know I'm one of those people, but I
I don't
instead
hold
of,
anything against you.
Yeah.
Instead of fixing instead of fixing the problem somehow, they doubled down and they were like, okay, listen, we know this problem isn't going away, but we know you have a PS4. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was essentially like it really gave off the idea of like, well, you're one of our favorite kids, so
Right.
we're gonna take you to
We're
Disney,
gonna-
but your brother's got to
Yeah.
stay home.
We're gonna make sure that you don't get scalped.
So dumb.
That should have been a mass email.
Yeah.
They should have been like, we have a certain amount of PS5s. You can buy them here directly through us. There's a limited stock.
Well, they've done that before too. They'll get on Twitter. They're like, "Hey, this date, this time, go get them." And by limited stock, they mean there's 25 of them,
Right.
Right.
and they get sold out within the first
Like 2 seconds.
3 nanoseconds. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was there for a couple of those too, and they let you get so fucking far. You'd think that their website
Yeah.
would be able to update quicker. They let me get all the way to I was putting in my address. They already had my credit card.
Damn.
I already said yes, I'll pay this much. They wanted my address. Gave them my address. They were like, "Sorry, you missed out." And I was like,
Damn.
why did I get this far? Why didn't I
Right.
like have one? Why weren't you like holding one
Holding
for me
it.
for the
Right,
next 10
yeah.
minutes while I did this shit?
Right.
I don't know.
Sorry.
I'm very grateful that I have one. Ever since I got it, it's all I've been playing and doing stuff on. I haven't touched Xbox only once to try the new Space Jam game, which is actually excellent, like I said in a previous gaming podcast episode. But it's 8 months later. 9, 10, November, August, September. It's 8 months later. Everyone should have one. There's no
Yeah.
excuse.
Yeah.
Everyone who wants one should have one. It's not. This isn't a small. This happened with Amiibo, and no one gave a shit, right? When
Right.
Amiibo first came out, like I remember the Marth Amiibo in particular was like very rare, and it was like new breaking news: Marth Amiibos are getting restocked, and it's like, oh, neat. That should not be happening with this.
Right.
Right.
This did not happen with the Xbox. The Xbox Series
Yeah.
X, it happened a little, but it's fine now. Everyone who wants an Xbox can just go get one.
Sorry about that weird transition. We went
It's
from
okay. No,
Dusty's
it's
Tops
still-
to PS5.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
somebody hop on Dusty Hill's GameStop account, and
Yeah.
now you have two
Hey,
accounts for a PS5 potential.
There we go. Any more news?
Yeah.
That was it for news.
all right. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like something else happened, but maybe we already talked about it. I don't know. It clearly not that important to me if I forgot about it. But also I could be remembering some news we're going to talk about in the gaming podcast. But yeah, that'll do it for us. Thank you so much for listening. We have a new end card, if you didn't notice. And it's going to be our voices again. Sorry about that. Do what it says. Follow us on all the stuff. Go check out Froggy. And until next time, unless someone else had something else they wanted to say, Until next time, I've been Thunder,
I'm Lightning.
And I'm Monsoon.
and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for listening and watching. And if you like what you see, please be sure to subscribe.
Our channel is daily uploads from podcasts to video essays, let's plays to skits.
Be sure to find us on Twitch and Patreon.
Our theme song is Sunny Day by Froggy and the Friendship, and our Let's Play intro is Sunny Bit by the same band.
Link to all these in the description below. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.